Supreme Court today heard arguments in an abortion case that has potential implications for Roe v. Wade. It's almost impossible to find any kind of rational commentary about this case. If you go over to MSNBC, we try not to, but we did for your sake today. Here's the legal analysis of the case. Watch.
This is exactly what a society that is against women looks like. And sadly, listen, we are not too far away from becoming Gilead 2.0. It's month 5011 of the pandemic, and women are still losing their jobs or dropping out of the workforce by the hundreds of thousands, while men gain jobs. And states like Texas are saying, under his eye, as they wrench away a woman's right to an abortion.
They keep using the word woman, but of course MSNBC and CNN, ABC News, NBC, the Democratic Party, they don't believe that there is a category such as women. So how is this a threat to women? Whatever. It's too stupid even to continue analyzing. The question is, what really did happen today in the Supreme Court? Abby Johnson is a former Planned Parenthood director who became a pro-life advocate. She's been watching very carefully. She joins us tonight. Abby, thank you for coming on. So what happened and what are the implications of this?
Well, I thought the solicitor did very well from Mississippi today, laying out the case. And of course, we saw some really interesting and quite honestly idiotic comments coming from a couple of the liberal justices on the bench today. Sotomayor actually saying that in the past 50 years, we haven't seen any advancement of medicine in maternal and fetal medicine. I mean, she actually said, I don't think we've had any scientific development. So these are the same people that want us to follow the science, but yet they're telling us there haven't been any scientific developments made in maternal and fetal medicine in the past 50 years. So it was pretty interesting. I mean, this case could completely gut Roe and Casey. So this could turn abortion back over to the states and allow states to enact their state constitutions. We know that 24 states would make abortion illegal because of trigger bans in their state. So this could have huge implications across our nation.
Well, but just to be clear, I mean, no honest legal analyst believes that Roe is an honest decision. I mean, it's grotesque. But if it were to disappear tomorrow, states would do what we call commit democracy, right? Voters would get to decide what they think of abortion. That would be the effect? Or am I missing something?
No, you're exactly right. And Gorsuch made that very clear on the bench when he was asking Biden's solicitor. He said, you know, I just want to make this clear. It's not that abortion would be gone. We're not here to say that the Supreme Court would be banning abortion. This would go back to the states, correct?
Right.
And that's absolutely right.
Yeah. Well, no one ever says that, but it's true. People could actually vote on something for once. Abby Johnson, great to see you tonight. Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.